Hey everybody, Matty Ice here, and in today's video I'm going to be covering how you can do the Exodus Crash Nightfall on Grandmaster difficulty. A lot of this is going to be just my own opinion. There's several ways to do this one, but we're going to start out here with the opener. So in this very beginning part that you normally sparrow through, I recommend doing this on foot. Now this is because there's a lot of vandals with sniper rifles and enemy pikes that could very quickly kill you, blow up your sparrow. So you really want to avoid that happening, so it's just easier on foot. So you're going to run around, it's going to take a while, but you're just going to collect all these arc pulses. And once you've collected all of the arc pulses and you get through that final section where you collect the second set, you're going to go up the hill here and you fight a bunch of enemies just like normal, but don't forget about the enemies to the right that come in behind you. So they can still kill you from a distance, so I recommend sending one person over there just to kind of suppress them a little bit and take some of them out. You don't have to kill all of them, but it is very helpful. This is also where you're going to find your first overload, and you want to make sure you have something to deal with that. Also beware of the marauders, since they can very easily sneak up on you and kill you pretty quickly. So in the transition area here, I recommend shooting all the trip mines. This is just going to prevent you from accidentally, blowing yourself up, blowing up a teammate, and it's just a little easier to manage that by just shooting them, taking a little slow, and then just kill all the enemies as normal. Once you get to the plate section, I recommend standing at the entrance to this area and just killing everything from the range distance here. This is because you've got a lot of the staircases you can just hide behind and run around the corner if you need to. Also, a lot of the enemies don't chase you into there. Sometimes the marauders will run into there, but for the most part you're pretty safe from being meleeed. So it's just a matter of taking out all the adds and then moving up to finish off the 2 overloads. This section has a ton of overload champions, so if you do find yourself in trouble, or if somebody goes down while on the plate, just simply back up and clear out all the adds and just, rinse and repeat. This area does also have 2 barrier champions, so just make sure you are prepared for that when they spawn in. The overloads, again, I can't say this enough, there are a ton of overloads in this section. I don't know the exact number, but I want to say there's 6 in total. So just be prepared, this one is a bit of a grind. It's very similar to the Glassway, where you have to stand on the plate there and have a bunch of adds come in, only this time there's champions. So again, just on and off the plate and just use it as you need to. Once you've finished the plate section and collected your second set of arc pulses, again using the same method that you did for the first time, I recommend using this left path up here. Just be careful of these fallen mines, because they can apparently kill you if you stand too close to them. You can see here I got a misadventure, but I like going up to this left path because it gives you a nice little overlook on the little Vex boss that spawns. So you only have to kill a couple of fallen and Vex red bars, and you've just got a nice little view to where you can just down all the other adds that spawn. Now one of my teammates did go to the right side, which is also a valid strategy. There's kind of the same thing over there, it's just I find you have a little bit better coverage over here on the left side. So once you've finished off that section, you're going to move into the pre-boss area here. Again, same as normal. There's a few red bar adds, there's 1 overload champion. Just kind of take it slow, shoot everything down as normal, and you'll be just fine. I do want to reiterate though that the little fallen slow mines are prevalent here, so just watch out and don't accidentally get killed by those like I did earlier. Alright, so this is the boss area, so I just want to kind of highlight this map real quick. Now there's a little bit of a cheese area over in the back right, but we tried to use that and I don't really like it. So we ended up reorganizing and going to the left side. So a lot of the gameplay you're going to see here is us recovering for a little bit and then moving to that left side and doing it how I normally do this. I am going to play the entire boss fight here, so there might be some sparse commentary here and there. But I just want to reiterate how this fight goes and how quickly it can happen. I think all in all, doing this right, this boss fight should only take you like 5-6 minutes. So just know that it's very fast paced, things can go wrong very quickly, and just be prepared to res your down teammates as that comes up. So as you can see here, we recovered from going to our cheese spot, and now we're heading to the left side. I do prefer this side primarily because the box here, you can use that box for cover, and the ads can really only come at you from 3 directions, and they primarily just come at you from 2, the right and the left, and they kind of congregate in the middle. So you can use this box. As you see here, you can jump on top of it. You've got a little bit of cover if you crouch behind it. You can just jump back and forth from it, and you've got some good lines of sight on both sides. So after you've done enough damage to him and he does his second teleport, you're going to have those ads spawn where you jump down. The main thing you want to keep an eye out for are these shanks, because this is an arc web conductive area, so if they get too close to you, they'll slow you down and it'll just really cause issues. The other thing is the barrier champions. So you want to make sure you kill those barriers very quickly, because you don't want them to make the boss or just the other ads immune. And this is something where you want to use your heavy. So Storm Chaser is very good here. I opted for my Taipan just because ever since the Storm Chaser nerf, I just really don't like how it shoots anymore. But Storm Chaser does do extra damage because of all the arc burn. So cannot recommend that enough. Again, once you have all the ads cleared out, he's going to teleport away after you've done some damage to him. Just do be careful around this box area. You'll see here at some point I do actually end up getting a misadventure. Again, I don't know if it's just the physics for the strike or what, but yeah, just be careful. Also, if you're doing what I'm doing, I'm on my well build, which is just my Phoenix protocol, so I'm trying to drop a well as much as possible. The rest of the team comp is a Arc Titan, because of course Arc Titans are just beautiful this season. We have a Invis Hunter with Omnioculus, which is clutch here. So you can see we had 2 barriers getting up close. We were running into difficulty with some people dying. So just the constant invis and protection is just very, very nice to have. The extra resist from Omnis and just the constant invisibility really helped us push through this. And this is the situation I was talking about here, where I place my well and just instantly die. So again, be careful playing around the boxes with supers. But just your Arc Titan and your Invis Hunter should help keep you alive long enough to have your wells come back, as well as generate enough orbs on their own to help, chain supers. Alright, going into weapon loadouts. So I personally like Tiku's here a lot. It gives you the targeting on invisible enemies, and just the auto targeting in general is really nice. I was running it along with my Hunter, so we were able to just constantly chain the explosions from the causality arrows. So I would just do hip fire primarily on champion targets, and my Hunter would only do the ADS fire. So we would be able to just constantly proc those explosions. Other good weapons here are Thunderlord for its overload properties, Wishinder for the barrier properties. I personally prefer a scout rifle, but that's up to you. And then again, linears are very nice here, especially arc linears for that extra arc burn damage. When the boss enters his final melee mode, use the box to just jump around, make sure he can't target you, and you should be able to avoid most of his attacks. You should be able to take 1, maybe 2 hits before he kills you, so just keep that in mind. Otherwise, yeah, this is his final stage, and you should be able to kill him pretty quickly. And with that, that is the Exodus Grandmaster completed. If you found this video helpful, a like and subscribe would be greatly appreciated. I do try to help people out when possible on stream for Grandmasters, and feel free to join the Discord. It's in the description below, and that's one of the best ways to get up with me. So with that, I will see you in the next one.